Hello, guys. Welcome to the Home for Infinite Losers podcast. Thank you. I'm here at the ye old Regg compound today, just hanging out, working, trying to get stuff done. How am I? Thanks for asking. Today, we have a great episode for you. I spoke to the great man Connor Regggg himself, who went to what's called the Criterion Closet. He kind of filled me in as to what it is before he went, but I went ahead and did an interview with him just to get a deeper understanding of what exactly it is. So I thought it came out pretty nice. Also, you're speaking to a man that is caught up with Solo Leveling, so yes, thank you. It's been a long time coming. So I'm caught up with that. I am on the last episode of Blue Lock for the first season. So I think I'm going to take a break from that for a little while. And I think I'm going to start Pluto on Netflix. It's like an Astro Boy anime. So looking forward to that. Obviously, wrestling's been crazy. John Cena came back on Monday. So he cut a little whiny bullshit promo, but I may talk about that later. But yeah, it's been a couple weeks, been chilling, just been focusing on the grind, trying to chop this episode together. Had a few mishaps here and there, but all in all, we're all good. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all this interview I did with Connor. After that, I will be right back, and then I'll see you guys then. Connor, is that you? Oh, God. Connor, if I could just get a moment of your time, please. Connor, who I have here. Connor Regggg. We have finally gotten Connor Regggg on the phone, guys. He's here straight from the Criterion Closet. Now, I got a couple questions for you before you start, okay?
Hi.
For those who don't know, what is the Criterion Closet?
The Criterion Closet is a closet that's filled with Criterions.
There you go. And I love Criterions.
Yes, and Reggie, why don't you tell everyone what a Criterion is?
A Criterion is a great movie that obviously none of the movies that I watch are in this collection. So ladies and gentlemen, the cleansed palate of Connor is here.
Yeah, okay. But for real, though, the Criterion Collection is a continuing work of contemporary and classical movies that are, deemed important by, whoever decides that. And also, it's, they basically distribute a bunch of old foreign films and films that usually wouldn't get a wide Blu-ray or 4K release. So it's actually really cool what they do.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get on that. A few questions later, I'm going to let you get back to work. But when we come back, we're going to have Connor Regggg here. And he's going to break down what happened when he went to the Criterion Closet in Austin, Texas. So we'll be right back.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool? Right. Okay, so we're back here with Connor. Had a little bit of work to do. So, Connor.
Oh, hello, Reggie.
Oh, my God. Anyways, so you wake up that morning to go to the Criterion Closet.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? Walk me through. You get up. What happens right after that? You go straight down there?
Got up at around 8:30. Chilled for a bit, actually, because we originally believed that the Criterion Closet was going to open up at 11 a.m., but the night before we actually found out that it was going to be opening up at 3 p.m.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, we realized we could sleep in a bit, so we did. We actually ended up leaving the apartment around, 10:30.
Okay, cool.
Funny, Robert's car actually got the check engine light, so we couldn't use his, so we had to take my truck.
Damn, right before y'all left?
Right before we left, it was chill.
I did not know that.
So, thankfully, chill drive. Downtown Austin, find a parking garage, get there, park. Robert knows where we're going. We get there at 11:15 a.m. And I actually took a video of it. That's how I know.
Oh my
And
God.
surprisingly, there was not that many people there. We were expecting a hell of a lot more people, but it turns out we found out later that people had been showing up very early, but the people there, the Criterion people, were
They were letting them in?
they were turning them away, telling them, "Hey, come back later. We're going to open up the line later." So the line was going to open up at 1:30, and they were going to start letting people in at 3. So but we get there at 11:15. We realize that, so okay, we chill. We walk around for a bit. Robert gets some Chipotle. It's chill. We get back to that area. There's a reasonable amount, more people there. So we just chill for a bit, talk to some people, talk movies with some people around.
Did y'all compare movies?
So somewhat. It was mainly just I know, oddly enough, I didn't compare our collections or whatever, but we just talked movies. It was nice.
I would have totally expected to compare collections.
And but funny enough, though, thankfully, and thank God they did this, but there were so many people there, got to a point where they opened up the line early. They actually opened up the line an hour early, and they were supposed to start letting people in at 3, but they actually started letting people in at 1:40.
Oh,
yeah,
that's clutch.
And Robert and I were able to secure. We were like the 6th or 8th group to go.
Was it weird going in there? Like all the movies, seeing them in person?
No, it was truly, it was cool. It was amazing, but it was also very overwhelming. Very overwhelming, seeing it all and being on, because as soon as you walk in there, there's a, first off, you have to, you consent to, that you're about to be filmed, because they have a guy in there with the whole camera set up.
Oh, that's right.
And another woman in there to help, pick out any movies, because it's a, Criterion collection is, what's 1,250.
Yeah. I thought it was like 500,
No,
600.
There's over 1,200 titles.
Okay.
And some of those are movie packs too that come with multiple movies. It's crazy. There's a lot. And oh my God, yeah. No, it was amazing, but I did not shout out half the movies I wanted to. I just
You blanked out.
Blank. Thankfully,
okay.
I got some essentials. I shouted out, Dazed and Confused, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Fantastic
Both of which I
Planet.
still need to watch.
Yeah, you need to watch Fantastic Planet too. So yeah.
Well,
Fucker.
shameless plug on our other podcast, His Flick, Her Flick. New episode coming soon. I'm gonna watch Eating Raoul.
Yes, you will.
I know you recommended it. I'm
Yep.
gonna watch it. I promise. So that's probably gonna happen next one. So which movies did you get?
Okay, so I got 2 things. I got a movie called Memories of Murder by Bong Joon-ho. Shout out Bong Joon-ho, because Mickey 17 just came out.
Oh,
He directed that. So.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I went and saw it in
I
theaters
didn't
the day
ask
before.
you about that. I need to ask you about that later.
Oh my God, I need to tell you spoilers.
Okay, all right.
So I got Memories of Murder, and then I got a box set, the complete films of Agnes Varda. She was a French New Wave director.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Cinematographer. Yeah, I'm 6 discs deep in that box set right now, and I'm fucking loving it. Beautiful.
They're like shorter movies, right?
Shorter, definitely her long. I'm about to literally watch her longest movie tonight, and it's an hour and 34 minutes.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, no, not long at all.
Whoa, wow. Glad you had the experience. I've been wanting to ask you about this for a long time. Any funny mishaps? Any offhand things happen? You just had a great time.
Really?
Huh?
Oh well, hey, we met the fucking president, basically, the head of, I think, the head of whatever, the head honcho of Criterion.
Oh,
he was there.
Okay. All
was
right.
there. That was pretty fun.
Well, when you got filmed, was it like a drone?
No, it was a guy with a whole camera rig in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was very cool.
I might need to go. Well, on a future episode, we need to pick out movies we haven't seen that are on the Criterion collection.
Absolutely.
And we can review them. Cutting that out. But other than that, I appreciate you, Connor.
You cut out my dick too.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that shit out too. It's too addictive. Right. See you later. Love you, Connor.
Hey,
Any
love you
shout
too,
outs?
Reggie. shout out The Princess Bride, because that's the movie that I forgot to get in the Criterion closet. I'm gonna forever be mad at myself
Oh
for that. Yeah, yeah.
no, that has Andre the Giant in it.
Such a good fucking movie. If you
Oh
haven't seen
wow.
Princess Bride, go fucking watch it right now.
Okay,
So,
all right.
but yeah, no. Love you, Reggie. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course.
In the
I've been
dark
waiting to
aisle.
interview.
In the dark
We're in the
aisle of
dark
work.
aisle over here at work. Okay, guys, so that was our interview with Connor. Thank you, Reggie. Another great interview and more great journalism from a great journalist. So I need to give that guy a raise. Reggie. Okay. You don't pay me. Okay, Reggie. You don't pay me. Right, bye. Bye. Thank you. I work for sandwiches. So yeah, goodbye. You know, I really should actually download the Criterion app. There's a lot of movies that I'm very surprised because I've gone through the list with him a couple of times. I'm very surprised that some of the movies are on there that are on there. So um, one of these days, I want to pick a movie with him, and I want him to pick a movie from the Criterion Collection for me, and I want to pick one for him, and we can both watch it. So that would be interesting. Um, I love that guy. He's one of my wrestling students here. Speaking of wrestling, um, the WrestleMania card is it's like there's like 6 matches on it. Let me see what matches are confirmed here. Oh, Wikipedia. Okay. So first match that's confirmed, obviously John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I think Cena's gonna win. Obviously, everyone. There's Connor thinks Cody Rhodes is gonna win. That's asinine. That's fucking stupid. So, but if it happens, it happens, and you guys can congratulate him. Um, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I got the Queen Charlotte. I mean, she's back. They're gonna give her the title, and she deserves it. I like Tiffy time, but it's time for the Queen to take her throne. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. Oh my gosh! Okay, I love Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens, but I'm gonna go Randy Orton on this. He needs a WrestleMania W, bro. Randy Orton, and the RKO is the greatest finisher in history. Don't argue with me. It's better than the Stunner. It's better than Sweet Chin Music. It's better than the Rock Bottom. It's better than the People's Elbow. The RKO is the greatest finisher in the history of wrestling. RKO is going to win WrestleMania. Uh, what's the other women's title? Oh, Rhea Ripley, not Charlotte Flair. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. Listen, I wanted Rhea Ripley to win, but Io Sky's been killing it, and she deserves that title reign, man. I'm done doubting that girl. Io Sky for the W. And then the world title. Oh, man, okay. Jey Uso versus Gunther. Now, for a little backstory on this, we all went to Connor's house for the Royal Rumble. It was me, our other friend Augie that works, um, Jeremiah, Ant, and I think that was it. Connor's roommate was there, but she had things to do, so she had to leave, and she came back. That was the day I made grilled cheese hot dogs. I called Jey Uso winning, like way before, like weeks beforehand, and he won. Woohoo, whatever. The last couple of weeks, he's been like kind of iffy, and he missed a top rope splash like last week. and I've been getting shit on for picking Jey Uso to win and being on the main event team, but I don't care. Jey Uso is my guy. Needless to say, it was hard to defend him for a while. This man jumped over the top rope and his feet caught the end of the top rope, and me, Connor, and Augie had an argument at work the next day. I'll show y'all a little bit of it right here, right now.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
How do you?
Okay. All right.
I don't.
This is
I don't.
where I wanted to start from.
I don't.
Because look, listen. He dove over the rope and it was trash. But listen, Connor.
His legs
Just listen
didn't
to
even
me.
get over the rope.
Listen to me, Connor. Listen. It's Jey Uso. He's main event. He won the Royal Rumble.
At this
You
point,
gotta give him his just due. He was so hot a couple months ago. Everybody loved him.
Yeah, a couple months ago, Reggie. Look,
Everybody's turning their back on him.
Reggie, I'm gonna go ahead and cut you off, Reggie.
Yeah,
look, Reggie. At the end of the day, Jey Uso, I'm calling it right now. Him and Gunther,
gonna tear the house down.
Open night one.
And they're gonna tear the house down.
Open night one.
5
so not
stars.
exactly main event. Jey Uso.
I'll give
to be
it.
honest.
I'll give it 5 yeets out of 5. There you go.
I'm gonna give it 5 failed jumps over the top rope out of 5.
Okay. Wow. There's Connor's opinion on WrestleMania. So yeah, that's what we got into at work. I mean, there's more to that, but I'm not about to upload all of that. So basically, we've been arguing about Jey Uso for weeks, but this Jimmy Uso came in, slapped the shit out of Gunther, bro. I'm ready. It's time. Jey Uso, they're going to make an angle about him missing that top rope splash. Jey Uso's going to win. So, but those are all the matches they have announced for WrestleMania. So I don't know what's going to happen after that. I don't know who else is going to be announced. I don't know if they're going to have any legends come, but we'll see what happens. That's like 6 matches that they have confirmed. So there's going to be 2 nights. There's got to be at least 12 matches overall. We still got both the tag team titles and both of the mid-card titles. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, I wanted to go through a list with you guys real quick. Look, games are coming up around the horizon. I'm about to finish Sekiro. I just got to the corrupted monk, and I'm in the middle of fighting him and Guardian Ape right now, but I feel like when I get past them, the rest of the game's going to be a breeze until the end. But I say all that to say, I want to give you guys a list of games that I want to play this coming year. And I want to stream them on my YouTube channel because I want to start finally posting on there again now that I'm starting to get stuff together. My comic book, I'm talking to 3 different Fiverr illustrators. So I'm finally getting that in the works. I'll have a first issue out sometime within the next year. My goal at the end of this year is to have 1 issue of that comic book out. So be on the lookout for that. I'm recording more, so that's cool. So everything's starting to even out. Working on his flick, her flick. So now that I'm doing that, I've been having more time to play games. So these are the next games I want to get out of the way. No particular order. It's just like 4 of them. But Phantom Blade Zero is coming out soon. I used to play Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for Xbox, and that game was cool. The gameplay was weird, but the animations were top tier. And the animations for Phantom Blade Zero kind of remind me of that. So that's going to be a fun game. I love Kung Fu stuff, and Jade Empire is my favorite game of all time. So that's right up my alley. That's number 1 that I'm going to finish. Number 2, I really want to finish Bloodborne. The last time I played, I think I beat like a giant wolf. But now that I've been playing Sekiro, I feel like I'll be better at that game. Because Sekiro is fucking hard. So I'm going to play that. Eventually I'm going to finish Elden Ring, but that's in the future. There was another game I want to play too. Oh, I'm gonna finish Final Fantasy VII the remake. My cousin Mike, the other one, the other HFIO boy, um, he finished Final Fantasy, both the remake and the other one they made after that. And he's the biggest Final Fantasy guy I know. So if he says they're good, and I want to play them. I started Final Fantasy VII the remake. I got to the boss that has the red hair and the what looks like a nightstick, and I beat him. And I beat the bald guy too. So that's where I'm at with that game. Um, I think that was about it for the games I want to finish next year. I know there's another one I'm missing. I don't want to play Black Myth Wukong. I feel like it's easier than Sekiro and Bloodborne, and I already watched Dragon Ball Z, so I'm good on that. Hopefully I can finish those within the next year, though. Those are all three good games that I need to have under my belt, because I know we're gonna have a bunch, like a whole lot more, like brand new games. Ninja Gaiden is coming out, like the new one. Um, And then they got a lot of DLC coming out soon, so I'll update y'all whenever I figure out what other games I want to play. But those are the three on the slate next, so watch out for that YouTube channel. Um, Also, before we get out of here, the trying to come up with a catchy name for my music segment. I know. Also, I didn't account for how much time it would actually take for me to go into somebody's discography and pick out songs that I like to break down and digest. So, I am in the process of doing that right now. I promise that will come soon. His flick, her flick will come soon as well. And soon I'll have another episode with one, if not all of the boys on, and we could talk about some shit. So, um, other than that, I think we can call that an episode. Um, Appreciate you guys sticking around with me. Thank you, Connor, for giving me that interview because I really wanted to know what he did in that Criterion closet. That shit, he was talking to me about that beforehand, and I was like, okay, I need to talk to you. Thank you to our correspondent, Reggie. Salute. I'll see you guys next time.